Hey there, guys. This is Reckles with WTBGold, and today I've got a cool question that somebody asked in stream recently, and it was, how many days do you post something on the auction house, like a transmog item, before you decide to get rid of it, whether that's vendoring it or disenchanting it or whatever you do with it? How many days do you post something before you're sick of it? And I think they were expecting me to say like 20 or 100. Just a nice, quick, easy answer. But nah, none of that. We needed to bust out some spreadsheets and get talking about trade skill master operations and all that. So I had a lot of fun, and I want to share this with you guys here on YouTube as well. But if you do have any gold making questions for WoW, or I've been playing a lot of New World recently, go on over to Twitch, hit the follow button, ring the bell, all that stuff, and you can feel free to ask me the question live, and then maybe I'll make a video about your question if it's a really good one. So enjoy. Let's get into it. I don't ever vendor them, so I tend to not keep more than one of something unless it's an Uber. But what you can do is if here, let me, so if your normal default auctioning operation is 100%, wait, can y'all see this? It's a little small here. We'll zoom in. If your normal price for your transmog operation is 100% DB market, maybe your min price is 50% DB market, and your max is 250% DB market. This is not a good operation for transmog. Just letting it, you want to incorporate a regional price in there for transmog, but just as an example. So what you can do to adjust this, rather than throwing it away, you can have, so this is like your base operation. You can add in posting adjustment. So this would be, you know, or I guess this is reposting discount. So rather than throwing it away, you could add in like, or it would be minus okay. So we got this. I can't remember the name of the variable. Vendor by vendor num expires. That's what it is. So num expires times divided by 100. You do 100 plus num expires. So something like this would adjust. Wait, is this what? Hold on. So what? You would actually be multiplying. All right. I'm figuring this out as I go. I'm just working through it. It would actually be, it would be 100% times that times DB market. Okay. That's what I want. So what this does is, if it's expired No, even that's not right. Even that's not right. That's about what we want. Okay, so here's about what we want. This shit got real complicated real quick. So, let me get chat up. Hey, Squish and an illusion. What's the best armor for sneaking? The leather armor, because it's made of hide. I love it. So, if something has expired 0 times, then this is going to be 1 minus 0. So it's going to be 100%. 0 expires. If it's 10 expirations, then this is going to be 100% times 1 minus 10 divided by 110, which is give or take 10%. 1 minus 10% is 90%. So this is going to be 100% times 90%. So you're going to get 90%. If you have, let's zoom out a little bit, and I think I can view full screen. There we go. So if you have 100 expirations, if you've been posting it for like every other day for a year, then this is going to be 100% times 1 minus 100 divided by 100 plus 100 is 200, which is 100% times 1 minus 0.5, which is 100% times 0.5, which is 50%. So this is a way, and then like if you've been posting something for a year, every day for 3 years, you don't care about it, it's not selling, you essentially just want to give it away. 100% times 1 minus 1,000 divided by 1,100, and that is 1,000 divided by 1,100. That's 91%. So this is going to be 100% times 1 minus 0.91, which is 100% times 0.09, which is 9%. So the way this function works is the more you post something, the more it discounts it. And you know, you can play around with if you want to adjust it, you play around with this number, the 100. So this is what I recommend you do rather than vendoring things. Just like give people a deal. If because essentially it's going to sell eventually, you just don't care enough to keep posting it. You think you're losing money, you don't want to worry about it anymore, you just want it gone. So what are you doing by dropping your price? You're letting somebody else deal with it. Look, I don't want to post this anymore, I'll give you a discount, you're a transmog wholesaler flipper, that's fine, you take it, I'm gonna move on, I'm gonna sell something that sells faster. So and just as an example, we'll insert one to the right. So let's do the same thing just to highlight how this works. We're going to look at the same thing, but rather than 100% times 1 minus num expires times divided by 100 plus num expires, rather than that. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh. I was missing a parentheses. That would have broken on y'all. So rather than this, we're going to change this to 20. So what, just off the top of your head, what do y'all think is going to happen when we change it to 20? This is some Giga Geek stuff. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Italy says after 20, the price starts dropping. Let's see. Let's see. So 0 expires is going to be 100% times 1 minus 0 divided by whatever. It's going to be 0. So it's going to be 1. So it's going to be 100%. So 0 is going to be 100%. 10 here is going to be 100% times 1 minus. Oh, you know what? You know what? Hold on. Let's just take this. Oh, I'm so smart. So let's take this. So this is going to be 10. And this is going to be 10. So that's 30. So this is 0.3, 0.33, which is 100%. Oh, God damn it. Stop. 100% times 0.66, which is 66%. And then for 100, we've got 100 here. This is going to be 120, this bottom bit. So 100 divided by 120, what is that? So that's 0.83333333. So 1 minus 0.833 is 166. So this bit is 0.1666, which is 16.7%. And then 1,000 posting every day for 3 years. I'm just going to take this. So 1,000, 20. Yeah, it would be 1,020. So 1,000 divided by 1,020 is 98%. So this is 98. So this is 0.02. So it's 2%. So what happens is this at 0, they're both 100%. At 10, one drops 10%, the other drops 33%. At 100, one drops to 50%, the other is down to 17%. You're giving it away after 100. And then here, after a couple of years, one, you are like, it's free, and the other, it's down to 10% of its original cost. So the key is this one right here. This number right here, we put in 100. So after 100 expires, the denominator is going to be 200. It's going to be 100 plus the number of expires. So after 100 expires, it's gonna, so this right here, whenever the number of expires equals this number, that's going to be 50%. So for 20 divided by 20 plus 20 would be 40. So 20 divided by 40 is 0.5. 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. 100% times 0.5 is 50%. So whatever, if you put 1,000 here, it would decrease to 50% after 1,000 days. If you put 30 here, it would decrease to 50% after a month. So that's just kind of a mental thing you can play with whenever you're using something like this in your TSM operations. But yeah, now let's get back to a game with hard professions and difficult. Posting's hard on this game. The goal of that is that reposting frustrates you and you don't like it, so you want something gone and you want to drop the price. If you don't want to drop the price, then don't drop the price, or you can set a floor. So we're like, this is the problem with TSM, where you're like, oh, but what about this? What? See, that doesn't do exactly what I want. Well, yeah, we can make this shit really complicated really quick. So you're saying this has a problem, and that's that can go below vendor price. Okay, so you never want to post. So your goal, your mindset is never post below vendor price. Okay, so that's good. How do we put that into code? If you have two prices, if this right here is less than the vendor price, if like you've got vendor price right here and you've got the operation right here, if the operation, it's normally going to be up here, but if it ever discounts it after a year and a half to under the vendor price, then you want to be posting at least at the vendor price, or maybe 10 times the vendor price. Let's go with that. Let's you don't want it to go. The problem is this like asymptotes at the vendor price, and you don't want it to do that. You never want it to post below 10 times the vendor price. So maybe you have this bar right here that's 10 times the vendor price, and when the operation is up here, you want to use the operation. You want to post at the operation. When the operation is down here, you want to post here. So the relationship between these two, the operation, when it's up here, you want to post at the highest, but the biggest number between both of these. When the operation is down here, you want to post at the biggest number between these two, which is 10 times the vendor price. So, okay, you just want to post, at the biggest between those two. So max, copy. So max that thing, comma, 10 times vendor sell. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just fish out here for a little bit. I haven't done any ocean fishing yet. Let's see what we get. Too far. There we go. I can breathe here.